Hello guys, welcome back. So a subscriber of mine asked me if I was going to do a guide for the chapter 11 to 15 Bartali log, and then I just realized that I haven't even done chapter 1 to 10. I kind of forgot about it. I wasn't even paying attention to this thing, but the rewards are really good. I've completed some by mistake. I wasn't really doing it. I just doing some things in the game and completed some of these logs. I haven't done the rest. So I'll do the guide for 1 to 5 now, and then we'll do the next. So straight up with the same format we use on all our guides. So all the items you need: a butcher knife, you need a matchlock. You can craft one of these, it's really good. You need an all-turning knife, you can get from any material vendor. You need this witch, this scroll. You need a witch earring, empty bottle, fruit collector, sunrise herb, 15 of them, mineral water, 15 of them. This will be used to craft some items, and a night combat ration. You can get that from the marketplace, and also a hoe. That's the steel hoe is not really a must; it's optional. So you start this on Trent. Once you have all those items, make your way to Trent and go to this trade manager. So there is a part of the log that requires you to get a knowledge from one item from this trade manager. So go to the trade manager and buy that item as the first thing. You can complete these things in the log in any order you want. So I found it much better to start with this one since everything is pretty much close to Trent. So get yourself this Trent carpentry tool, and once you have it in your inventory, you want to right click it, and it's going to give you a piece of knowledge. So just right click that, it should give you a piece of knowledge. And after you have that Trent carpentry tool knowledge, let's now start doing the rest. So for the first part of this log, you want to go and kill some cyclops. So they are just a bit north of Creeville. So once you get to the cyclops land, you just want to kill one of these cyclops. It's just a bit north of here. That's the location. You can find so many of them there, just around this area. So kill one of them, and that should complete the first part. So this should be pretty easy. So if you kill that, I already completed this before. I didn't even know when I was actually doing it. But once you kill that, I should complete that. You should head over to your log, open up the log, and it will be completed, and then you can tick it to get the maximum HP family-wide reward. So the next one is you have to fish and get the grunt. Is a yellow rarity fish. Well, you can get these in Velia. There's the hotspot that is in Velia. If you go to the hotspot in Velia, you'll see several people around this I call it a beach thing. That's the hotspot. You can get a grunt there really quickly. So once you get the grunt, that will be complete for you, and then you want to tick that. So from then, now you are in the same place I am right now. So let's go find ourselves a knowledge about this root name. So the root nymph is in a cave just by Creeville. So you'll find that all of these places are really close to each other. So there's this cave just next to Creeville. The root nymphs are in here, so you have to kill a couple of them to get some knowledge of it. You can eat food that increases the chance of knowledge, but I don't suggest it because if you're going to do this really fast, the food gives you a cooldown, and you will have to eat some food later on in this part of the guide to pretty much complete another part of these chapters. So just kill them. I took really less than a minute, and I got knowledge that I needed. So it shouldn't take that long. So the root nymph, earth root nymph knowledge is what you need. Once you get that, you should complete that part of the log. So tick that. You should get yourself some more extra HP, some nice rewards for the family. And once you've done that, you're done with chapter 1, and chapter 2 will unlock. So chapter 2 is now about butchering some meat. So find some elk. This is the location you can get some elk. It's just real close as well. So a bit to bear downstream thing. So just kill one elk, then get your butcher knife. Then you want to skin that for some meat, some elk meat, and that should complete this log. So again, tick that. Then go to the next. I like bookmarking it with that red stick on the right, because that way you don't have to keep turning these pages to find where you need to go. So next, head over to Trent Forest. There's this it's more like a mountain, because next you need to hunt a bear. So in this mountain over here, just a bit west of Trent Forest, there's bears you can find here. So I found mine pretty quickly anyway. I didn't even need to go far. So equip your matchlock and you need to do some hunting. I haven't done hunting before. I'm beginner one. I crafted one of these matchlocks in a level 1 tool shop. It was pretty quick, just 5 minutes and I got one. It does some extra damage and all that. And hunting is actually pretty fun. It's kind of sad that it's not profitable, but it was actually pretty fun. So now crouching apparently increases the range of the matchlock, and I don't know, some say some crit chance and all that. I'm also sure though. So just kill the bear, and after that, once it's dead, you should get the log should be complete. So with that log completed, get your reward, and then you go to the next one. I'm just gonna pin it again just to make my work easier on going to the next one. So we need to hunt some crocodiles. So crocodiles are in the catfish camp. You can find it in Lake Kaya, which is in the middle of the catfish camp. There's like a small, I think I'll call it an island. So you wanna swim all the way there and find those crocodiles. So these crocodiles are a bit annoying because they don't really come to you, so they kind of move away from you. So just find one of each which is close and just attack it as much as possible as it's moving away from you. So take a matchlock out and kill that crocodile. Okay, so after chasing it for a while, okay, not really for a while, I got it to pretty much around quarter HP, and then I had to swim to another piece of land and shoot it from there. I don't know how much damage the practice matchlock will do to this crocodile. I'm also sure I just used the one I crafted. It's pretty easy to get. It does good damage. Took less than maybe 2 minutes to kill this. So after you kill it, you'll actually have to get on top of this crocodile and gather its meat to complete this log. You cannot just kill it like the bear. You have to actually gather this one to get the credit for the kill. And I got myself some hunting XP, so I don't know if I'm going to use that, but it's always nice. So after completing that, so open your major log and grab yourself the free rewards, and we're going to go to the next one. So the next one, we're going to go to bear, and here you need to hand in the tanning knife that we bought. Go and hand in the tanning knife that you got, and I give it to Lake Bear. He's just there, you can miss him. When you give him that, that's supposed to complete the quest. You get that from the material vendor, in case you didn't know. Now, the next one after this is it's the knowledge one. Now, since we actually used the knowledge, the trade item from the start, that means that the next part of this log, which is supposed to be for the knowledge, the knowledge is now auto completed. So that makes the arc so much easier. So you just accept your reward, and that's pretty much it for that one. So we kind of skip that one, and then we go to the next one. So the next one, we want to go to Trent Forest, and we'll kill ourselves some Trent Forest mobs. So get to Trent Forest, and you want to kill yourself some of these trees. You need 20 of them. You need 20 kills on this. So finish murdering 20 of these peaceful trees, and after that should complete that log. Get yourself some extra HP, like 1 HP. I don't know if it's that useful, but I guess it's better than nothing. So get some 3 extra HP, and let's go to the next one. So the next one, you will need to find there's some cabin. If you put just outer path across that river, it's gonna lead you to some bridge kind of a thing, and that's where you'll need to go. So just outer path away from that area, and when you get to this bridge, I'm gonna show you right now. So when you get to this bridge, you'll see this bridge over here, and so behind this cabin is what you need to find. There's a tree stump over here, and this is what you need to interact with. So let's interact with that, and once you interact with that, that's it. That's basically it for that, and the log is complete. Get some juicy reward, another juicy reward. Once you do that, that completes part 2, the chapter 2 of that log, and we unlock chapter 3. So with chapter 3, first of all, the first thing with chapter 3 is we're going to go to Hex Sanctuary. So we'll have to go to Hex Sanctuary, and we're going to kill several things in Hex Sanctuary actually. So once you're in Hex Sanctuary, you need to kill 20 of the Hex Sanctuary skeletons. You'll need to kill 20 witch towers, and you'll need to kill 10 crows or ravens. So the ravens were weird for me. I didn't even know where they were, but they're actually on the ground, and once you go close to them, they fly away. So I didn't know at the time, and I kept searching for them, but they're actually on the ground, and I missed some. Once they fly away, you can't actually target them. I don't think you can, so you need to be a bit fast about it. So there's 3 parts of this log. You can complete them all at the same time. So I just killed several skeletons. You need to kill the witch towers, around 20 of them, and 10 crows. So I would say just pretty much murder everything you can find on your way. Just kill everything until you complete all of these 3 logs. So once you drive out the birds and the skeletons, that should complete pretty much 3 of these. Max the buildings, the birds, and the skeletons. After that, you'll now have to use the scroll, the witch scroll. You get this from Whitley's, from the Black Spirit. If you don't have one, and maybe your friend still has it, you can still get the credit. If maybe only one, you can do this in a party, and everyone gets the credit of this scroll. You don't have to actually use your own scroll to do this. So just summon the witch with that scroll and kill the witch, and that should complete this log. So get the reward from that quest. So there is one part of that quest that requires you to investigate a building cast by the witch. That's in that area where there's a lot of mobs in the witch. I'll try and link the location for that somewhere in the middle. It actually auto-completed it for me. I'm not so sure how. I just walked by and actually completed it for me. So I'll try and do something and link it for you. So the next one, gather the first ingredient. That's in chapter 4. So you need to get some silver as a layer, and it's a bit south of Hexa Sanctuary. There's not so many, kind of a few. They are close to some cotton. If you see some cotton plants, they are supposed to be close. So this is where I got one. It's just a bit south of Hexa. I don't know if it's Hex or Hex Sanctuary. So you're gonna get yourself a gathering hoe and gather that. If you don't do it a gathering hoe, I guess there's a lower chance of actually getting the silver zeller. Maybe you'll get weeds. I'm not so sure. I just used a gathering hoe just to be safe, because there are not that many. I actually found only 2 around here, and I did it here because it's really close to where I was anyway. So I didn't want to do a lot of traveling around. So once you get yourself 5 zealous, we are going to get to the next part of the log. So as that's complete, you get the reward. We're going to go to the next part of the log, get the second ingredient. So this part needs the empty bottles. You need 2 to 5. I just got 5 just to be safe. And you need to find some river or lake or something to get yourself some water. So come here and gather yourself some water with these empty bottles, and then you'll need to create distilled water from it. If you have distilled water in your inventory, it does not actually count towards the log, so you actually need to create them yourself. So get yourself a bottle of muddy water, of river water, a bottle of river water, and you want to heat this. So heat some river water to make yourself a distilled water. You need to make 5 distilled water, so you need 5 of these river water bottles, and once you get all the 5 distilled waters, it is supposed to complete this log for you. So you'll want to create 5 of them. I realized I was actually hitting things under the leg, so I don't know, I have the fires of hell. So once you're done with that, if you have made 5, that should complete the log. So open up your log and get that reward. And then you're gonna go for the next part of this quest. So the next one, you'll need to do some gathering of blood, and you need to kill some ogres. So I decided to do both at the same time, at the same place. So I went to the one that you need to kill some ogres. So then I'll make my way to, you will move all the way to Mancha Forest, because that's the only place ogres spawn. So head over to Mancha Forest. It's just next to Catfish, just a bit south of it, and you want to find yourself an ogre to kill. So just walk around Mancha Forest around here. You'll definitely find one ogre somewhere, and you want to kill this ogre. So once the ogre is dead, equip a fluid collector, because you'll need to gather blood from the ogre to complete this log. So gather the blood from the ogre you just killed, and that should complete this quest. Once you get the ogre blood, it will complete, and now we'll go to the next. So the next quest requires more gathering of blood, but it now requires you to get the rare drop from gathering blood, and that's a crystallized blood. So you can get this from the bears around here, or the pigs. There's several I don't know if they're pigs or they're boars or something. There's some pigs around here, so I just killed any bears I found and gathered blood from it, and any pigs I found. So after gathering some of these wild boars, I got myself a crystallized blood. It didn't take so long, just a couple, maybe 20 gathers, and I got it. So the moment you just drop it, and that will complete the log automatically for you. So get the 2 rewards from the ogre one, and the one you need to get the crystal blood, and that will complete chapter 4, and chapter 5 will now unlock. So chapter 5, you'll need to craft yourself a highly concentrated herbal juice, and this is where we use the 2 ingredients we got at the start. So some 15 mineral water and 15 sunrise herb. So do some simple alchemy with it, 15 of the herbs and 15 of the mineral water. 15 is like a safe number to get, because there's a chance of getting less materials than you actually need. So 15 is pretty much a safer. You can do more if you don't feel lucky, but I don't think you'll need more. 15 is pretty good. Just like the sweet spot. After getting the herbal juice, and you'll get a proc of the concentrated herbal juice, and you need to do some simple alchemy with 3 of those concentrated herbal juice, and that should give you 1 highly concentrated herbal juice that is needed. So when you get the highly concentrated herbal juice, you actually need only 1, and that will complete this part of this log. So after that, with the highly concentrated herbal juice, that should complete that, so get the reward. And then we'll go to the next one. So the next one is you need to do some rotom fighters. But so get over to the rotom's outstation or wherever. Just make your way there, and you need to kill some rotom fighters. So what you need to kill is actually rotom fighters only. It does not count if you kill any other. So you only need to find these fighters, and you're going to kill 30 of them. So just search for them and kill them. Only the fighters are those that count. So that's all you need. So after getting all 30, I should complete this part of this quest. And after we'll need the next one, we'll need cabbage. And there's also another one to eat the combat rations of knights. Since we already have that in your inventory, you can just eat that. You can actually eat that anytime you want, and it's gonna complete this one. You only have to eat it though once you unlock this part of this chapter 5. If you do it before, it's not going to count. So just get the chapter unlocked and then you can actually do it then. And now we'll have only one left, so we need to go gather some cabbage. You can get it in Gabino Farm, which is a bit west of Calfion. So Gabino Farm, you'll find it's a farm with some cabbages. You just want to go there. It's a bit north of it, and you will gather these cabbages from here. I used a hoe again because I don't know, I like it maybe. So gather this and you get yourself cabbage. You need to gather 10 of them and that will complete it. So once you get the 10, that should complete that, and that's actually the end of chapter 5. I would have actually made the till chapter 10, but on chapter 6 there's the first one auto completes. You just have to join or create a guild, but the next one after the first one, you need to kill Quint, the world boss. And I did this on Sunday, so you need to do this. If you want to complete this, you need to do it on either Wednesday or Saturday when Quint is spawning to actually complete this part of this. So I couldn't be able to complete it. So I'll do this as a part 1 to part 5, and then we'll do part 5 to part 10, and then part 11 to part 15. So thanks guys for watching. Subscribe as usual, and thanks guys for the support you guys have shown me. I'll see you guys on the next video.